right. Well, I got a new stream going. Somebody has found it. Somebody has found me already. Congratulations. Thank you. Yay! Oh boy. That was a bit of chaos. I have no idea what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't think I'm in focus. Okay, hopefully I'm kind of clear. Okay, all right, we are back. So, I don't know how much of it you saw, but I had a complete collapse of the tiny house. The tiny house just, it just fell apart. And then the live stream fell apart. Everything just fell apart all at once. Ah, I don't know what happened there. Because, like, the chat was still going. I could see everybody wondering what's going on. And, there's just no video. I tried different internet connections. I unplugged my camera. I plugged it back in. Anyways, we're here now. So it's all good. It was all good. Exactly. You got some people hanging out. Okay, so the tiny home has been completely obliterated by gravity. And we're just gonna, I think the only reasonable thing to do is to try a completely different design in terms of construction. So let's get some on this foundation here. Let's get some icing down in here. Let's get, you know what? I did not put any on the bottom, I don't think, when I put it on the Okay, I might end up running out of icing to like hold this up. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how people do this. I can't believe people do this with children. I wonder if this is why so many people don't like building things. Why aren't I in Baja, Mexico, making avocado toast with a guy in a man bun? That is a good question, Ryan. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Probably because everybody else is in Baja, Mexico. There's so many people, it seems like, down there. It's like the thing to do. And I've just never been the type of person to like feel a desire to do the thing to do because it's the thing to do. Nothing against guys with man buns. I like a long-haired guy. I like avocado toast. But yeah, I think just like a lot of people that I would maybe be interested in dating, they open their mouth and then I'm just not that interested anymore. I have pretty high standards when it comes to conversation and like driving forces in life. I like to always learn new skills and always try to work on my healing and try to be a better version of me for myself. And unless somebody else is like already also doing that, then like eventually I just won't want to be around them. I'll outgrow them. So anyways, I'm gonna run out of hands really quick. Okay, I gotta enlarge this text here. I'm really having trouble seeing the text. Okay, yes, thank you for all the love and for coming back here. That is really sweet. That was a chaotic moment. Soup cans for structural support. Oh, but the thing is they're falling outwards. Yeah. Instead of inwards, they're falling out. So we're gonna do that. We're just gonna make a one-sided house. This is gonna be the epitome of Instagram versus reality. Okay, do I keep a bucket toilet just in case? What is your approach to washing dishes? Approach to washing dishes is I don't. Okay? I don't eat animal products. It's just plants. I just scrape it with the spoon and then I lick it and I call it clean and I use it the next day. And I know people are going to think that's so gross, but like, it's just me. Sometimes I'll rinse it with a bit of water, and if things get really caked on, then I might use some sand and I might scour it and then rinse it. And I might rinse with some boiling water, and then maybe once or twice a year, I will, in a sink, wash some dishes with some soap. Okay, let's close that curtain, Frank, so you don't have to yell at people on the street. And then as for the toilet, if there's an outhouse accessible and I can't get to a public washroom and I'm not able to dig a hole, then what I do is I take a doggy poo bag and I open it up and I lay it flat and then I poop onto that. This is very detailed. I go on top of the bag and then I pick up the corners and then I put it in another bag and then I dispose of it properly, because you can't always dig a hole and you just don't leave it like on the ground. So I do have like a pee jar, pee pot, so I can like pee in here and then like dump it a couple times and then dump it outside. But yeah, I have had emergencies in the van. And let me tell you, one of those takeout clamshell containers is your best friend to have in here. On those very rare occurrence that there's like a super duper emergency and you're in an urban setting where you can't just go on the ground outside and do it on a bag. So yeah, so much detail, but that's the reality of it. You don't just crap on the sidewalk. You got to figure it out. So yes, there's always a way to to just not leave your crap behind for somebody else to get grossed out by. You just got to do what you got to do. But yeah, because it's cold and there's snow, the bagging has been the standard. So, and then when I'm in town, I just go to, I know where all the outhouses in town are, where all the public washrooms are. So, yes. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't really use the vegan label, but like, I'm vegan. Sometimes I will eat some smoked oysters if I'm really craving it. And if I'm like with people who like have chickens or their neighbor has chickens and they like bake something that like uses eggs, like I'll eat it, like, because it's nicer to like accept, like I'd rather accept somebody's kindness than be like so strict about my diet. But my primary reason for not eating animals is due to like my like Buddhist beliefs of like non-harming. So that's why I don't eat animals. Dairy makes me really, really like congested and mucousy, and so like it's just not good for my body. And then like eggs, like I don't have a refrigerator. So that kind of like pushed me in this direction. But I don't like to be an absolutionist, so like I intentionally am not perfect with anything, because I just think it's like kind of like, I just feel like it doesn't benefit me to like be strict to the point where like it becomes an obsession. Flexitarian. Yeah, that's a good word for it. I like to, and just not be like so strict, like, and I don't really like the pushing it on everybody else. Like, you all know I'm very against like the you shoulds, which is why you never hear me being like, you should stop eating animals. Like, you're gonna do what you're gonna do, and it's not my place to tell you how to eat. So I also don't like to really use the vegan label, just because like it does bring to mind like some people that are really pushy and way too out there. And I get that they care and they're impassioned and they want to make a positive change in the world, but you don't make a positive change in the world verbally abusing people. So there's this like total whack job called the vegan teacher, and oh man, yeah, just like I don't really want to be associated with those type of people. So I'm not a big labels person. I like to overcome identity with labels. And yes, we have a roof, kind of. So yeah, I feel if I start to like really identify with something, then when I become aware of that, I try to like kind of overcome that. So yeah. Yeah. So, but in my experience being on YouTube, in the comment section, I've had so many people try to push meat on me. Like there's this perception of the pushy vegan, but like so far in my experience, I've had way more people be pushy about meat than I've ever been about how I eat. So, especially it's wild when they like my rheumatologist who gave me my diagnosis, like thinks it's great I don't eat red meat because it's really inflammatory. And then to have these people be like, you should eat meat, it's good for inflammation. It's good for causing inflammation. Yes, Flossie says, potatoes are a lifestyle, not just a food. It is true. It is true. Hey, Brian. Woohoo. Got Brian here. We got the tiny home of chaos. This is 2.0. Oh, we got icing on the ground. So this is where we're at. We got some, and then nothing. So it's kind of, we're going now for round 2 is kind of like an Appalachian Trail shelter sort of situation going on. I don't really know. So yeah, building a tiny home. Yeah, so if you guys don't watch Brian's channel, Off Grid Backcountry Adventures, definitely check it out. Really chill, nice variety of stuff. I think if you like my channel, you're gonna like his channel. And yeah, and Sierra is so sweet. So yeah. So we have a comment here, I crave meat but I would never push on others. Yeah, I think everyone is gonna make their own decisions, and everyone's gonna live with their own decisions, and depending on what your like beliefs are, there's different results of living with it. And I just don't think it does anyone good to kind of impose your values on other people. Like, I'm not out trying to convince anyone to like have Buddhist practices or live in a van or have a dog. Like, to each their own. So, and honestly, if everybody did things exactly like I did, it wouldn't work out very well. There would be so many people on the back roads. So, okay, I don't know what we're doing here. We have a wall going in here. No, we need some more goop. This is chaos. Yeah. Yeah, diet is really divisive. I just feel like almost everything in our society these days is becoming really divisive. And one of the things that hiking the PCT showed me, because I'm on foot, I'm living out of a backpack, and I kind of rely on people to be kind and helpful to get by. Like, I had to hitchhike a lot, and everyone who picked me up hitchhiking was so incredibly nice and so kind and so helpful and just like so well intentioned. And then you get out and you see their bumper stickers. Well, every type of person with any different type of affiliation like had picked me up and given me a ride. And from the experience of hanging out with them, like, you can't tell like necessarily people's beliefs from hanging out with them. So yeah, I feel like should be the goal to look for commonalities and not differences. I think we would be better off. That's as much as I'm gonna say about that, I guess. Yeah. So I think everyone here can agree we love Frank. He's sleeping. Hi, bud. He's had enough of this nonsense, of this messy. Oh, now look, this was the side I was hiding before, and it is. We need to have some lights on here. So, let's get the icing on. Let's get some lights on this bad boy. So yes, yeah, Frank is snoozing. Let's just make more of a mess here. Okay. Oh yes, these candies have quite the smell. I think it'd be pretty cute to have lights on the outside of my van, but like then I'd have to be out in the cold to enjoy them. So like, yeah. So I have had this weird thing happening in my van. I'll share with you. It started like 3 weeks ago when I started parking out in Sasquatch land. And what started happening is, oh no, is I would wake up in the morning and my mat would be like way over on my bed. And it's like, I've been in here for months. I've been sleeping with this orientation for months. And my mattress never moved. And so I was like, okay, well, my van's like a little crooked. So I started like paying more attention to get like really level. Even though other times being crooked, my mattress hadn't slid in. So I've been really careful now to like be super level. And I went to Canadian Tire and I got the like sticky like shelf liner stuff, put it between the mattress, and my mattress still slides. Like every morning I wake up, like the whole mattress is like a few inches like towards the door side. It makes no sense. And it started when I started parking over there near where I had my spooky encounter. So I'm not saying it's related, but I'm not saying it's related. I'm going to have to wait till I leave town. And if my mattress stops sliding, then I know it's related. But we have a pile of stuff going on here. Let's just get some colors up in here. Yeah. So, oh yeah. Yes, the jars. I love them too. Thank you. They're so handy. So handy. Hopefully I'm gonna find somewhere to put these coffees, and then I can put all my teas in there where the coffee used to be. Thank you, Robert. Oh yes, we appreciate the love. Okay, look at this. We got a lot of color going on here now. Yeah, I like to see them. These are wild herbs I picked. So like rose, Labrador tea, and fireweed. And then snacks, and then coffee stuff. But oh no, my door is closed. I didn't leave it open because it's snowing. So we have our nice little, I don't know what's going on in here. I have some extra walls now. It's starting to like crust up a bit. I don't want to touch it too hard. Oh yeah. Oh, so that's the heater. The heater vent is like just off the bed there. And so I angle it like a bit away from the bed, and then it blows the flags around. Oh no. Yes, we have lots of snow. Today, like last night was the biggest snow we've had so far. And I wonder if it's snowing outside right now. Let me take a peek. That was like somebody walking by. It stopped snowing, which means I should be able to get back out to the forest tonight, which will be great. And I'll spend the weekend there, just chilling in the forest and getting sugar high. So I don't know. I have not enough walls. So here's my tiny home. Does anybody want to move in? Rent is, I'm going to say it's $800 a month, which is like way below anything else you're going to find on the market, but your heating costs will be pretty high. Okay, A Beach says, I need to genuinely please ask you to hit the like button. Yes, I really appreciate all the support. If you read the comment section, you will have seen A Beach's comments. Huge Frank fan. Or housing is not a commodity. Not yet, Mike. Not yet. Okay, let's start something. Well, it might be a better business venture somewhere dry. I don't know how well the icing's gonna hold up in the rain. Yeah, so Frankie, do you want to come have some more treats? It's been a while since anyone's seen you. Come here. What's this? Come here. Come here, buddy. Oh, come here. Here, come here. He's like, no. Oh, I think somebody's asked Flossie how we met. or when we met. I think it's been 3 years. I think it's been 3 years. Because we were friends before the pandemic hit. And we hung out for the first time in person early in the pandemic. So we were friends online for a while before that. So it's been a little while. Actually, a lot of my friends, people I hang out with in real life, I have met through Instagram. Because before I had my channel, my Instagram was just kind of like, I just followed people I wanted to be friends with. I didn't like follow like many pages or like influencers or anything. So but yeah, Flossie and I met through Instagram, and I think because they saw my tour I did with Forrest Stevens. And I didn't have a YouTube channel when I did that tour. So I don't know. I have some sidewalls and some candy here. Oh, I do need to use up the rest of the icing. So, I mean, this side of the house is pretty nice. Oh yeah, let's get some decorations on this front end. This has just been so much more chaotic than I expected. I thought it would just be like a chill, mega nice looking gingerbread house. A tiny stick fire on the open side. Yeah, we can make like let's make a little Oreo wood fire. That's a good idea. So we're gonna glue the Oreos together. Glue with icing. Okay. I want to do a big fire soon and film it for you guys. I'm just waiting to get a bit of energy and just ability in my joints back. My body is still so tender and reactive. And then we'll put some of these yellow candies in here to signify the little flames. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. I'm not out in the woods right now, but I hope to be tonight. So yeah. If I can get out there. Well, I mean, if I try to get out there, I'll be out there either way. It's just how level will I be and how much off the road will I be. But yeah, it should be good. I stayed in like quite the interesting spot a few nights ago, and there was quite a bit of snow and it wasn't really well packed. So I had to like go forward and back and like start like packing it down and then get a bunch of momentum. And I backed in and I got up this like little rise, and then I just cranked the wheel and just kind of like slid back into the parking spot. So that was like really fun. Okay, so we got the open side. We have our little, there we go. We have Oreo cookie. Let's turn that around. We have a fire now. There we go. Yeah. Oreo cookie fire. Oh my God. Like, I am a grown adult who's fairly skilled at things. And the mess I've made, I feel like if you have children, you just spend your life cleaning up after them. Like, there'd be like sticky sugar everywhere, like on everything for the rest of your life after you have children. Okay. So, I don't know. We just need to put lights on things. You make the kids clean up. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Oh, here's a good question. How did I put the lights in my ceiling? So the lights are the copper wire fairy lights. And so because my ceiling is boards, like dimensional lumber, and then there's, the insulation and the vapor barrier behind, and the copper wire is so thin, I just like pushed it up and then kind of so it bent, and then there's like parts of it that are like tucked in behind, and then sometimes the crack's a little tight, so I would like it like wedges the light in there, so it's like quite tight, but mostly it's just like little bends in the wire that are like above the boards holding it in. And once I figured out like the right technique to like kind of like feed it and have it bend. It stuck really well, and when I had trouble, I just took like a piece of like kind of postcard stock and just like push it up and push it over, and it worked so well. So so yeah, it took me like a little over 2 hours to get all the lights up, but I am so stoked on in here. It is really nice to have proper lighting, that I don't have to constantly charge, and like actually lights up the whole van, so like everything's pretty. So I can like see all my crystals. So can you not? Thank you. So I just made like it's just gonna go there. Okay, there we go. I'm done. I'm not touching it anymore. No, stop it. Just stay. Frank, your barks are shaking the house apart. There we go. Ta-da. That's it. That's I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. Here I am, like legitimately thinking I'm gonna have this like nice little like Oreo house that I'm gonna like put on my desk and like look at for a couple days and then like devour it. And no. Just chaos. Okay, hopefully someday when I get to build my own actual tiny home, it goes better than this. So I think, you know, your first 1 or 2 designs can be a failure, and then hopefully it goes better. I've learned from my mistakes. I won't use icing to attach my wall to the house. So I've learned that. And yeah. There's candy. Okay. So tiny home. Did I acquire a chainsaw? No comment. No comment. You'll find out. Find out soon if I did or didn't, but yes. It'd be gross after a few days. I'm pretty sure Oreo products are like McDonald's. Like, it never goes bad. Let's see how the walls taste, though. Thank you, T-Bone. Okay. Appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to do a taste test of if the Oreo cookie walls are the same as the Oreo cookie. So, it's definitely a different texture. This is the content nobody signed up for, but here we are. It just has more air in it. They taste pretty similar, but they're not exactly the same. So there you go. If you ever wondered, do Oreo cookie house walls taste like Oreo cookies? Mostly. Now what I really wish is I had like a bunch of ice cream and I could just crush this up and put it on top. But the thing about buying ice cream without a freezer is I have to eat all of it at once. So I'm gonna highlight this comment of Mike's. This is where you need to have a clamshell takeout container handy 2 hours from now. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I don't plan to eat all this in one sitting, so. Oh, no, this is so dry. This cookie is so dry, it won't go stale. Would be stale. No. It's not fresh enough to be able to get stale. Honestly, it's not great. Oreo cookies are better than the house. Yeah, I could get ice cream and put it in the step, or I could just sit it outside. But I'm hoping it's actually going to warm up like it's called for. And like rain. I'm really looking forward to rain because normally growing up on the coast, you get really rainy seasons. And we just didn't really have it. It's been so dry, so I think we just need to eat this. Otherwise, it'll dry in the opening, and then it's raining in Victoria. Okay, it might rain tonight then. Victoria is not far from here. Oh, the icing's like also not great. It's not bad, but it's like almost a little lemony. I feel like this has just turned into a debaucherous sugar fest. Well, yeah, that's my first attempt ever at any sort of cookie home building. Maybe gingerbread adheres to icing better, but if you're like making it yourself, I feel like there's so many variables with the icing. So many variables with the icing that it would be easy to like just not make the right icing. Oh my, we had a blowout. Oh, we had a complete blowout on the side there. See, now the icing's so thick. Oh, yes. Okay. We built an abandoned tiny home that pioneers during the gold rush era had lived in, and it's just been left to decay in the bush ever since. And nature has just slowly been reclaiming it. And this is what was left when I came across it. Oh no, there's 2 holes in here. Okay. Wow. I thought at first that is not enough icing, and it is definitely enough icing and too much. Okay. We did it. We emptied the icing. I'm going to answer a few more questions, and then I need to find somewhere to spend the night, because like I don't want to sleep on the street outside the library all night. Oh, that's not the opening. Oh, there's icing over here too. How did that happen? I think I'm going to spend the weekend finding icing everywhere in here. So yeah, that was something else. I don't know. Maybe next year, maybe this can be a thing. And next year I'll try it again and maybe I'll improve. So you can let me know if I should recreate this gingerbread building endeavor. So yeah, Frank, you'll eat all the icing that you find around the van. Let's give Frank a nice treat. I want to show you my crystals also. I want to show you my crystals while you're here. Okay, look at this. Okay, those are my little mushy friends. Got those dried flowers back there. Flossie picked me. Got my quartz. And then this is the antler that has been on my dash for years. I wrapped the lights around it. We got a pic of Frank as a young boy. Oh, these pretty crystals I got. A lot of them I had before, and I just had nowhere to put them. And then I have been getting a few more. So this one, like the carnelian, really like it. This is also carnelian. Really like it with the light behind. So nice. This is, I think, orange calcite. And then down here, we got smoky quartz, labradorite. Nice, lit up. Got some paintings. I don't think I've shown this one in videos. That's my chakra bird. Okay, and then let's give Frank some spotlight. Hi, bud. What would you like? I have your favorite treat for you. I've been hiding it from you all this time. Okay. There is not really a crystal shop in Squamish. There's like a place that has it, a few places that have a few crystals, but not like a proper crystal shop. There used to be one down in Britannia, and I used to love going in there. But yeah, she had to sell and move because rent and operation costs got too much. Watch. Oh, maybe I'll do like a metaphysics live stream someday. I'll show off my crystals and all my hippie things, my cards and oracle cards and all my different scented candles. I don't know. That seems okay. So there's some interest. So yeah, I feel like as long as I put it in the title, so people that aren't into that are aware. Yeah, we can, or maybe like a knick-knack tour live stream because I have so many little knickknacks all around. So yeah, got this. He loves these. This is his donut from the vet. He pulled out the squeakers and destroyed it. He loves these treats. Okay, yeah, some interest in a metaphysical live stream. We'll do a metaphysic knick-knack live stream. Yeah, buddy. Nice. Good job today. Way to supervise the house building. Way to supervise. There you go, bud. Yeah, buddy. There you go. Nice. So that's pets from everyone. That pets from everyone, Frank. All right. Yeah, bud. There you go. I don't know what that is. What is that? You eat that. Yeah, there you go, bud. Nice. Pets from all your friends. Okay. Here's this. This is what we've done here. There we go. We have the mini house, my tiny home of chaos. Got the little fire inside so that people stay warm when they rent. $800 a month. There you go. Fancy. Look at that. Yeah, that looks like a sore tummy. Honestly, it looks like quite a sore tummy. So, yeah. Oh, yes, somebody's walking by, Frank. He does bark. I've had comments about, does Frank bark? Yes, he does. He does. He barks. Hi. Yeah, I know people walk by. They're probably wondering what's going on in there. Okay. Will I bring Sasquatch to join? I don't think Sasquatch is interested in live streaming, honestly. Unfortunately, but yeah, maybe I'll get sushi tonight. So I have a clamshell in here. But I'm gonna get out of town. I don't have to worry about that. So yes. First time building a tiny home. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for coming along for this random chaotic time with some random questions. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I hope you have a great weekend and holiday season. And yeah, just thanks so much for like the great year and being here and watching my videos and being supportive. And yeah, it's just been so fun to grow as a creator and to continue to improve at editing videos and filming. And I have some pretty fun stuff planned for the new year. It's a surprise still, but you'll find out in a few weeks. So yeah, I got a lot to do over the next couple of weeks here in Squamish before I leave. I'm going to make a couple of videos about that whole process and what I'm up to. So I'll share that with you. There will not be a video this Sunday, but I think I'll put out a Q&A. I have a bunch of questions saved for it. So I think sometime mid next week, I'll put out a Q&A and then try to get back to regularly scheduled programming. So yeah, happy holidays, everyone. And thanks so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.